In the Weather Center with Chief Meteorologist Kris Crocker. I know we are gearing up for that cool down and some stormy weather, but before then it's been really hot.
Yes, we've had more than our fair share of 90-degree days or higher as of late. The subject of tonight's forecast focus. This is one of the ways we assess how hot it has been in the summer in Spokane is by counting those days where we've hit 90 degrees or higher. And we're off to a slow start. We didn't actually see any 90-degree days or higher in June, but we made up for lost time in July. We averaged 9 days where we hit 90 degrees or above. We had 13 days, many of which happened the last half of the month and then continued right into a very steamy August. We averaged 7 days of 90 degrees or higher in August. We've had 5. And it is the 5th. We hit 90 degrees today, and this does include that 101-degree day. And we average about 1 day a year where we hit 100 degrees or higher. So we've already hit that quota, and we're 1 away from hitting our quota of 90-degree or higher days, and we're still have a ways to go in August. In fact, we're just barely past the hottest part of the year, and that chance of 90 degrees or higher continues right through September, although it looks like in the next 7 to 14 days, those days may be hard to come by as we are going to start cooling down. Our temperatures right now, 89 degrees in Spokane. We did hit 90 for our official high. 90 right now in Coeur d'Alene. It's 97 in Lewiston. We'll be back down around average in the mid-80s in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene for highs tomorrow before we have another pretty big drop in our temperatures for Friday. This is 3 hours worth of radar and lightning data, and we did have some thunderstorms move through earlier in the afternoon in the northeast mountains, also around the Hunters area where we now have a fire that we're keeping a close eye on. Thunderstorm activity currently is mainly in western Montana, but we do have a chance of isolated thunderstorms overnight, and then our odds really increase tomorrow as we are bringing up some moist and unstable air from the south in association with an area of low pressure off the California coast, which is finally and slowly moving to the northeast. We'll keep our weather unsettled for the next few days, and we are going to have a pretty good cool down as well. Taking a look at our national satellite and radar, fairly quiet weather map. We do have some thunderstorms popping up in parts of Oklahoma and Texas. One of the big concerns is throughout the Intermountain West, where we have red flag warnings in effect for a good portion of this part of the country because of the thunderstorms popping up in the afternoon, the very dry conditions we have seen recently, and the threat of wildfires is high in our forecast. Major changes in our weather pattern as the ridge of high pressure that kept things so hot for so long breaks down. Cooler and unsettled conditions take over, especially on Friday and Saturday. Temperatures back down in the 70s. That is territory we have not seen in quite some time. And although we do warm up the second half of the weekend, temperatures stay a little below average right on through the next 7 days.